Chapter 13, How AI has Transformed VAPT. Picture a chess match where one side represents an organization defending its digital assets, and the other represents an evolving and unpredictable cyber adversary. To win this high-stakes game, defenders need every advantage they can get, and artificial intelligence is becoming the ultimate game-changer in penetration testing or pen testing. Pen testing and its close counterpart, vulnerability assessments, work together to fortify digital defenses. Vulnerability assessments systematically scan networks and software to find weaknesses, while pen testing goes further, simulating real-world attacks to evaluate how well security measures hold up under pressure. Together, they provide a panoramic view of vulnerabilities, enabling informed strategies for remediation. The role of AI in pen testing. Traditional pen testing relies heavily on skilled professionals wielding a mix of automated tools and manual techniques. This approach, while effective, is labor-intensive, prone to human error, and challenging to scale as networks grow. AI changes the equation by introducing speed, consistency, scalability, and broader attack coverage. Speed. AI-enabled pen testing tools can analyze extensive networks in record time, completing tasks that might take humans hours or even days. Consistency. Unlike humans, AI tools maintain unwavering accuracy and follow precise protocols, eliminating the risk of errors due to oversight or fatigue. Scalability. As organizational systems expand, AI scales effortlessly, adapting to the increasing complexity without additional resources. Broader coverage. AI-powered tools simulate a vast array of attack scenarios, learning from each attempt to become more adept at exposing vulnerabilities. AI-enhanced reconnaissance. The first step. In cybersecurity, reconnaissance is the foundation of any attack or defense. Just as adversaries gather information to plot their moves, pen testers collect data to identify weaknesses and improve resilience. AI dramatically enhances this stage by automating the process of mapping out the target system, uncovering open ports, services, and vulnerabilities with unparalleled efficiency. For example, an AI tool could scan a network, pinpoint potential weak spots, and analyze its findings faster and more comprehensively than a human tester, setting the stage for more effective exploitation testing. AI for exploitation, the next frontier. The exploitation phase of pen testing mirrors the attacker's ultimate goal, breaching defenses. AI excels here by generating attack scenarios, testing them against vulnerabilities, and prioritizing the most critical risks. Take Metasploit, a widely used pen testing framework, as an example. Traditionally, security professionals configure Metasploit manually, choosing exploit modules, payloads, and targets. While powerful, this manual approach demands expertise and leaves room for error. Enter Deep Exploit, an AI-driven enhancement that integrates machine learning to automate the entire process. Using remote procedure calls, RPC APIs, Deep Exploit dynamically configures attacks, learns from the target system's responses, and refines its strategies in real time. Here's how it works. Initial reconnaissance. Deep Exploit identifies open ports and gathers system details. Automated exploits. It sends tailored commands to Metasploit to execute specific attacks. Learning and adapting. Using reinforcement learning, the tool evolves its approach, refining attacks to maximize effectiveness. The result? A system that continuously improves, uncovering hidden vulnerabilities and simulating how real-world attackers might escalate their access from perimeter systems to internal high-value assets like databases and servers. Real-time pen testing and reporting. Traditionally, a pen test provides a static snapshot of an organization's cyber risk at a given moment. However, AI takes this a step further by enabling near real-time pen testing and dynamic reporting. Imagine a dashboard that not only shows vulnerabilities but also prioritizes them based on severity and suggests remediation strategies, all in real time. These tools don't just identify risks, they provide actionable insights that empower organizations to strengthen their defenses before an attacker strikes. Implementing AI in pen testing and VAPT. Adopting AI in pen testing isn't just about choosing the right tools, it's about integrating them into your broader security ecosystem. Here are the key considerations. Tool selection. Evaluate AI-powered solutions based on your organization's needs, budget, and compatibility with existing systems. Team training. Ensure your security team understands how to use AI tools, interpret their outputs, and adapt strategies accordingly. Data privacy. Pay close attention to how AI tools handle sensitive data to ensure compliance with data protection regulations. The evolving cyber landscape. The digital battlefield is constantly changing, with attackers innovating at breakneck speed. AI-powered pen testing tools help level the playing field, giving organizations the ability to anticipate threats, adapt defenses, and stay ahead of malicious actors. By combining the relentless efficiency of AI with the insight and intuition of human operators, organizations can transform pen testing from a time-consuming task into a powerful, proactive defense mechanism. In this high-stakes chess match, AI isn't just a piece on the board, it's the grandmaster guiding every move toward victory. Imagine unlocking a high-tech vault, but instead of using a traditional key or password, the system recognizes you based on how you type, how you move your mouse, or even how you hold your phone. This is the evolving world of AI-enhanced user authentication and access control, a world where security systems are smarter, more adaptive, and seamlessly integrated into our interactions. The human element in cybersecurity. The adage, security starts and ends with people, is a cornerstone of cybersecurity. Humans, as users of IT systems, are both the greatest strength and the weakest link in maintaining secure access. Traditional authentication methods, passwords, tokens, or biometrics, have provided robust protection for decades. But these static systems struggle to keep pace with evolving cyber threats. Enter AI with its ability to continuously learn and adapt, revolutionizing how we verify identities and control access. AI-driven user authentication. AI transforms the traditional three factors of authentication, knowledge, possession, and inherence, by adding layers of intelligence. Knowledge. Passwords are still a common method, but AI analyzes login patterns to detect unusual behavior. Possession. Secure tokens or mobile phones now benefit from AI-powered risk assessments to validate authenticity. Inherence. Biometric systems like fingerprint and facial recognition are enhanced with AI to reduce false positives and adapt to user changes over time. But AI doesn't stop at enhancing these factors. It introduces a dynamic, risk-based approach that continually adjusts to changing conditions. Adaptive access controls smarter, context-aware security. Adaptive access controls use AI to evaluate the context of each access request in real time, dynamically adjusting permissions based on risk profiles. Here's how they work. Behavioral analysis. AI tracks user behavior to establish a unique biometric profile based on patterns like typing speed, mouse movement, and device interaction. For example, if a user suddenly types more slowly or erratically, the system may flag it as suspicious. Subtle changes in how a mouse is moved could indicate unauthorized access. Dynamic access policies. Traditional access policies are static and broad, while AI-powered policies are granular and responsive. For instance, a financial analyst accessing sensitive data during work hours on a corporate device may encounter minimal restrictions. The same request from an unfamiliar device late at night might trigger additional authentication layers. Continuous authentication. Instead of forcing users to repeatedly log in, AI employs continuous authentication. By monitoring ongoing behavior, the system maintains security without interrupting the user experience unless anomalies arise. For example, a user's access may remain uninterrupted during normal activity. Sudden deviations, like accessing files unrelated to their role, could prompt a re-login request. Risk-based authentication, balancing security and usability. AI-powered risk-based authentication, RBA, assesses the risk of each access attempt and adjusts security requirements accordingly. For example, low risk. A familiar device and location may require only a password. Medium risk. A login from a new location might trigger multi-factor authentication, MFA. High risk. A suspicious login from an unfamiliar IP address may demand additional steps like email verification or a voice call. AI enables RBA to evaluate real-time data such as geolocation, device parameters, and login history, ensuring that higher-risk scenarios are met with stronger security measures. Adaptive multi-factor authentication, MFA. MFA is a staple of modern cybersecurity, and AI enhances its effectiveness with adaptive techniques. Frequent login attempts from different locations might require a one-time password or biometric confirmation. A user logging in from a trusted device may bypass additional challenges, improving the user experience. This adaptability ensures security is both dynamic and minimally intrusive, preserving convenience while maintaining robust defenses. Behavioral biometrics and user analytics. At the heart of AI-enhanced security lies user and entity behavior analytics, UEBA. By analyzing unique behavioral traits, AI establishes baselines of normal activity to detect anomalies. Some key behavioral biometrics include keystroke dynamics, typing speed and rhythm; mouse dynamics, patterns in mouse or touchpad usage; device interaction, how a user holds or moves their device. If a hacker gains access to credentials, their behavior often deviates from the established baseline, triggering security protocols. Shifting toward user-centered security. The integration of AI into authentication and access control represents a broader shift toward user-centered security. By tailoring defenses to individual users, their preferences, and their devices, AI creates systems that are not only more secure but also more intuitive. Imagine logging into a sensitive application. Instead of juggling passwords or security codes, the system recognizes your unique typing style, remembers your device, and adjusts authentication requirements to match the context. This fusion of adaptability and user awareness is the future of cybersecurity. Real-world applications. Remote work. AI evaluates the risk of remote login attempts based on location, device, and behavior, ensuring seamless yet secure access. Financial services. Adaptive MFA protects high-value transactions by requiring additional verification for unusual activity. Healthcare. Continuous authentication safeguards sensitive patient data while allowing medical professionals to work efficiently. The path ahead. As cyber threats grow more sophisticated, so too must our defenses. AI isn't just enhancing authentication and access control, it's redefining them. By focusing on adaptability, context, and user behavior, AI-powered solutions offer a new standard of security that evolves alongside the risks it protects against. In this era of intelligent security, authentication becomes more than a barrier. It transforms into a seamless, intuitive experience that keeps people safe without slowing them down. Welcome to the age of AI-driven cybersecurity, where innovation meets vigilance. The Security Operations Center, or SOC, is the digital shield of an organization, the nerve center where cyber battles are fought. Imagine it as a high-tech command post, bustling with analysts and glowing screens, constantly on guard against the waves of cyber threats crashing against the walls of an organization's digital infrastructure. As these threats grow more sophisticated, so too must the defenders. To stay ahead, many SOCs are now equipping themselves with a powerful ally: artificial intelligence. The challenges facing SOCs. Think about the magnitude of the task. Billions of data points flowing through an organization's network every second, each a potential hiding place for a cyber adversary. Traditional manual methods, while once sufficient, now struggle to keep up. SOC analysts are overwhelmed by an endless barrage of alerts, many of them false positives. Combine this with a global shortage of skilled cybersecurity professionals, and you have a recipe for delayed responses and missed opportunities to thwart attacks. But AI is transforming this reality, tackling these challenges head-on by enhancing 4 critical SOC functions: threat detection, incident response, continuous monitoring, and forensic analysis. enhanced threat detection, and faster incident response. Picture an analyst, their desk piled high with alerts, each one potentially signaling a breach. Traditionally, they'd sift through these alerts manually, cross-referencing logs, network traffic, and endpoint data. It's a labor-intensive process prone to human error. Now imagine AI stepping in, a tireless sentinel capable of scanning and correlating vast amounts of data in real time. AI-driven tools embedded in network traffic analysis and endpoint protection systems identify threats with razor-sharp precision. They not only detect known threats, but also uncover previously unseen patterns and anomalies that could signal new attack methods. When a threat is identified, AI automates many of the time-consuming tasks involved in incident response. For example, it can isolate compromised devices, block malicious IPs, and alert relevant personnel, all in moments. This speed can mean the difference between a contained incident and a catastrophic breach. Continuous monitoring and machine learning-powered forensics. The battle against cyber threats never sleeps, and neither does AI. With its ability to process colossal volumes of data at extraordinary speed, AI ensures round-the-clock vigilance. Machine learning adds another layer of sophistication by enabling defenses to evolve in response to new threats. Instead of static rules, these systems learn and adapt, becoming smarter with every piece of data they analyze. When incidents do occur, as they inevitably will, AI proves invaluable in forensic analysis. After a breach, it combs through mountains of data to identify patterns, anomalies, and correlations that might escape human analysts. These insights not only help understand the scope and impact of an attack, but also prevent future incidents by identifying vulnerabilities. AI and threat detection, a new frontier. One of the most exciting areas of AI application in SOCs is anomaly detection. Consider a network where normal behavior, such as typical login times or data transfer rates, has been meticulously mapped out by machine learning algorithms. When an anomaly, like an unusually large data transfer at an odd hour occurs, the system immediately raises a red flag. To achieve this, machine learning models are trained on historical data to understand normal behavior. These models are then deployed to monitor incoming data in real time, flagging any deviations. The result? SOC analysts can respond to potential threats faster and more accurately than ever before. Threat intelligence, the key to proactive defense. Imagine a digital arsenal packed with live threat intelligence, streams of data about emerging malware, attack methods, and vulnerabilities. AI can analyze this intelligence and cross-reference it with an organization's own data, identifying threats that human analysts might miss. Take MISP, an open-source threat intelligence platform, as an example. It integrates seamlessly with machine learning models, enhancing real-time threat detection. With tools like MISP, SOC analysts can prioritize threats based on their relevance and potential impact, making their defenses not only stronger but also smarter. Behavioral analysis, detecting the unseen. Not all threats come from external hackers. Sometimes the danger lies within, whether malicious or accidental. AI-powered behavioral analysis steps in here, learning the typical actions of users, systems, and devices. Over time, it establishes a baseline of normal behavior, flagging deviations that may signal insider threats or compromised accounts. For instance, if an employee suddenly accesses sensitive files at unusual hours or from an unfamiliar location, the system detects and alerts the SOC. This dynamic learning capability ensures that as behavior evolves, the baseline adjusts, reducing false positives and sharpening detection accuracy. AI-powered threat hunting. In the world of cybersecurity, waiting for an alert is no longer enough. Threat hunting is the proactive search for hidden dangers, and AI is revolutionizing this practice. By analyzing massive datasets, AI uncovers subtle indicators of compromise, patterns that human analysts might never notice. Platforms like VirusTotal, renowned for malware detection, now use AI to interpret and explain the inner workings of files, determining whether they are benign or malicious. Another tool, Zeek, combines its network monitoring capabilities with machine learning frameworks like scikit-learn and Kafka. SOC analysts use these tools to detect anomalies, group them into clusters, and investigate potential threats more effectively. The future of the SOC with AI. As cyber threats grow more advanced, the role of AI in the SOC becomes indispensable. It's not just a tool, it's a force multiplier, empowering analysts to defend against attackers with unprecedented speed, accuracy, and foresight. From detecting the faintest traces of malware to enabling proactive threat hunting, AI transforms the SOC into a fortress equipped for the digital battles of tomorrow. In the end, the integration of AI into the SOC isn't just about keeping up with threats, it's about staying one step ahead, ensuring that organizations can operate safely and securely in an increasingly connected world.